you have the Muse of Materials. So in this particular deck, they don't have a king, so the Muse would be like the king. Materials would be Pentacles, so it's like the King of Pentacles. That means that either you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or you can be taking on this energy of the King of Pentacles, the Muse of Materials. This energy is very responsible, methodical, trying to get grounded, trying to be back to earth, getting back into reality, focusing on your money, your family, your home, your finances, money, same thing. So let's see what's your challenge. Some of you guys, this could actually involve relocating, something about a home situation. The challenge is the Page of Pentacles, which would be like the Page of, well, it says the Page of Materials, which would be like the Page of Pentacles. So the challenge is to make an offer, wondering if there's going to be an offer. Should you approach this person? I usually see this particular card as like the tester card. You know, when you send out that text that says like, what you doing? Hi. Just to see what the other person is going to respond, if they're going to respond. And that would give you permission or not to go further, to actually make that phone call, right? Others of you, this could be waiting on a job, or since it's a challenge, it would be more like, all right, so since I'm going to get back to reality now, trying to get my money right, should I start looking for a job? Should I start putting out my resume? Something like this. We shall get more information. Research too, or should I just go back to school? Beneath the surface, this would be like in your subconscious. So you might know about it, you might not know about it. Sometimes it comes in your dreams and you be wondering like, what the heck? Why am I still thinking about them? Or why are they coming into my dream? Are they thinking about me? You have the Seven of Materials, which would be like the Seven of Pentacles. Dang, you got a lot of pentacles. You got a lot of earth energy up in here. Seven of Materials is about waiting, patiently waiting. It seems like you put a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money even into this person, place, or situation. So now it's like, do I continue to wait? A lot of you have already stopped waiting, actually, but in the back of your mind, you're wondering, should I have waited longer? Did I act too soon? Others of you, you might be considering, thinking about maybe investing, whether it's in the stock market or Bitcoin, or you're really thinking about how you can get some more money, more flow of money coming in. You might be getting ideas in your dreams about something that maybe you thought about at one time, but whether it was taking too long or life just happened, it just didn't happen. So now your higher self, your guides, your creator, whoever it is that you believe in, is trying to tell you what you should be researching, what should you be investing in, who, like this, right? Now let's talk about your recent past, which could be last year, last month, last second. Since I'm doing this now, prior to July 15, some of you guys might have already gone through it, but could be going through it now because it's in your recent past, right? Everybody's different. See what we got from my Pisces. You have the Four of Voices. Finally, no more Pentacles. Okay, so Four of voices. Voices here is like air. It's the swords, like Four of Swords. Has to do with communication. Has to do with your thoughts. This particular card has to do with taking a step back. Resting. Maybe you have been resting, been sleeping on it, considering it. Maybe some of you guys took a vacation, or you're realizing that you need to take a vacation before you fully invest in this reality over here. Definitely there could have been some kind of separation that has happened. Some of you guys, like I said, it already happened. Definitely. It's happening now. Step back. Could be meditation, contemplation, a deeper look, soul searching. You guys figure it out. It's your life. Now let's talk about your crowning energy. Your crowning energy is what you're thinking about. It's always on your mind, whether it's you or your person. You have the Knight of Voices, the Knight of Swords. All right, so this is some fast and furious communication. Some kind of hasty action. That's why I was kind of feeling like there were some words said. Something was said, and now it seems like maybe some regret. Did I speak up too soon? Did I act too hasty? Was it too harsh what I said? Or your person is wondering this, like, dang, can I even come back from that? Because usually this particular, card is about acting before thinking. And, like I said, we were in the Mercury retrograde where people tend to speak out without thinking. Most of the time it's very truthful. It's just not very tactful, right? So you guys might be considering trying to apologize or correct whatever was said. Can it be corrected? Can I twist it in a way to say that I didn't mean that? Or that's what they're thinking, like, I know what I said. Is there any comeback from this? Can I come back from this? Can I maneuver it a certain way and say, like, I didn't mean to say that, you got it wrong? A little bit of manipulation, a little bit. But I don't think it's in a bad way. It's just whatever was said, whatever was done was so, how can I come back from it? That is like, now how can I fix it? And I'm willing to fix it however way I can. Others of you, this is actually information coming to you. With all this pentacle over here, could finally be that loan you were waiting on, that investment that, it's time to get some money back on. It's pretty unexpected. Pretty unexpected. It's kind of like you have to act fast. Like you get the news and it's like, what are you going to do now? This is what I have for you. This is what's here. You have to act fast. So if it's a house, it's like, all right, you got it. Can you give us all your paperwork? Send us everything now. Now let's talk about your near future. In a rush. Somebody's in a rush to fix whatever was done. Because somebody apparently got left out in the cold. You have the Five of Material. Basically, the Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out. You see the chick there? It's like somebody is really hurt. Can't believe you kicked me out. Can't believe you left me out there. Just left me for dead. You or them. Feeling left out. Feeling alone. So this is what's coming towards you. Somebody either is going to come and rush in and tell you this, like, I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you changed the locks. I can't believe you finally did it. Right? They didn't think you would do it. You didn't think they would do it, apparently. Okay, so now, beneath the deck, This is a mini Celtic, by the way. You have the page of inspiration, which is like the page of wands. This is some news, an offer. Pretty exciting. Somebody's feeling pretty motivated. Could be some good news in regards to a job. You might just be feeling like, again, putting out your resume or doing something about it. There's a lot of spark. There's wanting to move on it. You got to move. You got to do it. You got to do it now type thing. So you guys might just be wanting to change something. You're all of a sudden motivated to change your look. You see how she has like her hair is all different colors? Like, I want to color my hair different because I'm separated from whoever I was that didn't let me do this. So if I want to paint my hair blue or purple or green or pink, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Night of inspiration down here. Feeling pretty excited. So you guys are excited to be on your own. Kind of happy that this Five of Pentacles over here, it seems like a very, what is it? Sweet and sour, like bittersweet. Like it needed to be done. And now that is done, someone here is feeling pretty free and inspired to go on with their life, right? Some of you guys, you had to say what you said. If you didn't say what you said, this opportunity would never have happened. Maybe some of you guys told your boss off and might have regretted it at first, but because of it, now you can look elsewhere. Now you could do other things. It was kind of meant to be. Okay, my Pisces, so now we're going to clarify the muse of material. Maybe now you get to start your own business. Or go towards something that is more stable, more reliable, something you can count on, a steady paycheck, not a temporary. You could have been working somewhere where it was seasonal or it was like temporary, like the staffing agencies, stuff like this. So clarifying the muse of materials is the Three of Pentacles. More Pentacles upright, which is good. See, this is like opening up. This is getting your creative juices going. Now you can create. Now you can do what you want. Others want to work with you. You're being seeked out for your talents, your skills, right? This could be in your creative endeavors, again, starting, launching something, doing something in the arts, starting to paint, focusing on your writing a book. Your life could just be so amazing that you're like, you know what, I've been talking about writing a book forever and I've been shut down, no support from family, friends, and all this. Some of you guys had to tell them off, or they told you off, and it was necessary because now you're not talking. So now it's like, I'm going to write this book. Nobody is holding me back, right? Starting that band, whatever that is. Doing something with your hands, arts, crafts. Alrighty then. So now the challenge is this page of materials. A lot of young energy. You could have been dealing with a lot of immature people. Energies around you telling you that you couldn't do it because they couldn't do it. They figured you can't do it. But definitely looking into things, researching things that you wouldn't have considered before. Going back to school, they could have told you like you're too old or you're not going to make it. Why? You can't even do anything right now. You can still do it online, right? It's clarify the Page of Materials is clarified by the Three of Wands, upright. So this is your shifts coming in. This is going for it. Being that free spirit. Okay. The challenge is that it could be that you are maybe considering reaching out to someone you've been talking to online. They are at a distance and wondering if it will work out because of, just, what do you call it? A distant, being far away, long distance relationships. There you go. Long distance relationships. Like, can this be done? Others of you might want to go and study abroad. Some of you guys are stuck where you are, so you are already abroad, but it was just like a temporary situation, and now it's like, well, I'm here now. See what I could do. Others of you, this is really believing in yourself and those positive affirmations that you've put out there. Seeing that come through and feeling more excited about it, more confident that, yes, I can do this. Because you're kind of forced to. It's your challenge. It's been a crutch before. You've procrastinated a little bit. There's always been somebody there that could support you or that you depended on. And now you're kind of forced to do it on your own. Seven of Material beneath the surface. Waiting. Reassessing. Investing in yourself, basically. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, the Nine of Cups is usually awesome. It talks about wishes coming through and all this, right? But it's in reverse. So something didn't come through the way that you expected. And it seems like you did spend a lot of time, effort, energy in it, but nothing grew from it. So it's like, did I waste my time? The back of your mind is like, did I waste my time? It didn't come through. But this is good, actually, because it wasn't meant for you. And some of you guys already knew this, but you were still, giving it your all, so they can't say you didn't try. Others of you, this has to do with recovery. There's been some overindulgence. A little bit, again, I guess it's like codependent. Dependent on this person, place, or situation. And now that's not an excuse. You can't use that as an excuse. So you guys have took a lot of time to recover, to heal, and to not overindulge so much. Do things more in moderation. Not overinvest in people. Not expect people to, invest in you where now you're dependent on them, if that makes sense. In your dreams. You're getting something in your dreams. Now let's talk about this Four of Voices. Taking a step back, reassessment. You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is something that was not equal. Pretty one-sided. You could be dealing with a Libra for some of you. So the reason that this separation happened, or you had to take a break, a step back, reassess, take some time to yourselves, is because you realized, or you just had it, where it's like, or they could have just had it, right? But this could have been a blessing in disguise. If they didn't do what they did, then you wouldn't be forced to go show the world what you really got. Show yourself what really you are capable of. You don't need anyone else. You got this. So there was someone here that really felt that things were unfair. They weren't getting their equal share. Things weren't reciprocated, whether it was the time invested, whether it was the money invested, the energy. It wasn't fair. One did more than the other, so there was a need to take this break, a separation. Now, Knight of Voices, what you're thinking about, they're thinking about. The words that were said. Okay. You have the Ten of Swords, upright. Some kind of difficult situation. Words definitely could have been said. And that's why there was an ending. I can't come back. Can't come back from that. What was said was too harsh, was too cold. It's kind of like, I can't believe that they betrayed me this way. I can't believe they stabbed me in the back. And thinking about, I will never be able to forgive them for this. They might be thinking about, they'll never be able to forgive you for this. There's no coming back. Feeling left out. Feeling vulnerable. Somebody could have definitely got kicked out. Again, it could have been necessary. I also think of this like if you have adult children or a family member that was just leeching off of you, or they feel you were leeching off of them, right? They had to kind of let you be on your own, or you had to let them be on their own for a second so they can kick into reality and do something with their lives. Maybe that's when they finally decide, you know what, let me go back to school. Let me get a job. Let me do something with my life. Let's see, what is that about? Somebody feels like it was just so cold-hearted. It's like, how dare you? You have the Four of Swords now, and it's in reverse. You have it here, and you have it here. Okay, so when I was thinking of this here, and I was saying you had to kind of push someone out, let them fend for themselves, I was really thinking about like the bird, you know, like the mama bird just throws the baby bird out of the nest like, hey, you got wings, right? You could fly. You got legs, right? You could walk, right? It's in reverse. So restless, unable to rest. It was it's a lot of anxiety. Somebody here actually needed some kind of extra help, like a psychological help, a mediator, counselor, someone else that can kind of tell them the hard truth. You know, like you could have been the kind of person that really supported them or they supported you, but it wasn't reality what was being said. I hope that makes sense. But if they talk to someone else and they see your story, a neutral party, right? They see both stories, so they can fairly say, hey, you know, no wonder they did what they did. No wonder you did what you did. You don't have to worry about it. Don't feel bad about it. It was necessary. Don't let them guilt you into taking them back, and vice versa, right? Very uneasy. If they're out, you know, on their own, they can't rest, they don't have somewhere to lay their head, or you're going to have to move on it. You're going to have to do something about it. Let me have one more card on that. The Page of Cups in reverse. So, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, you're a Pisces. So, that guilt trip. Before, they could have just came back and apologized, right? Promises, promises. I'm sorry, here's some flowers. Here's, you know, some food. Here's a promise that I'm going to do better. I'm going to get a job. I'm going to do this and that. But this is some tough love. Somebody really needed to do this in order for the other to kick into reality and do something for themselves. A harsh kick in the butt is what was needed, apparently. So somebody is going to try to come back, but I don't feel that they're, no, I think they're scared. They kind of know. They won't be able to just say, can I just stay with you a couple of days till I get back on my feet? Because it's happened so many times. Beneath the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. It's time to change. So you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Could be. Karmic justice. In order for you to get moving, for them to get moving, what was said needed to be said. What was done needed to be done. Or else it would be continuous, stuck. Continuous. It's like somebody's always throwing that wrench in the wheel. The wheel never is going to turn if somebody comes in and, sabotages, not moving. They just say it but don't do it. So definitely I feel this is some big change that is very necessary. It might not feel very comfortable, obviously, but you're going to see in the long run that this time right here is what changes the rest of your life. It stops the procrastination, stops the confusion, because what was said was truthful, and it's like again a no coming back from that. So now it's like good fortune. Now good things happen because you stood your ground. They stood their ground. It was a change. Something was different. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, the same thing's going to happen, right? Something finally changes. Four of Cups in reverse. Before you were satisfied with it, settled for whatever this is, or they did, but no more. Now you're taking action. No more promises. You guys get that a lot, actually. Okay, my Pisces, I think this is it. I think you guys are finally going to get unstuck. Things are moving. So now after you heard what you heard, what would you like to know? Do you have your question? All right. It's up to you. It certainly is. It certainly is. Let me tell you what it says in the bookie book. Excuse me. Number 44. That could be very important. You guys should look it up as your angel number. What does that mean to you? The end result of the situation you asked about is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Don't wait for somebody else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience. There you go, my Pisces.